So I'm going to continue on. Next thing we're going to do is if we jump back to our document, it tells us to insert both the revisions block and the title block, both scaled at 50%. That's pretty simple, pretty easy. So we have our title block, okay? Insert, okay? We want to start with the title block, okay? We're going to go back to that, more options. I like the more options because, and the reason is that as you notice when I brought it in, it was way too big. And so what we're going to do is we're going to unified scale it at 0.5. Redefine. Okay, and we just use that information there. And now we have, boom, we have that one there. And we're going to do more options, and we're going to do the unified scale of 0.5 on the revisions block. Redefine. And he goes there. Okay, so now I have all of the information in, okay, on my A size sheet. So I have my title block, my border, and my revisions block. Okay, boom. Now we're going to right click on it and rename it. Okay, right click on layout 1, rename A dash size. So now we have it. We now know what size it's supposed to be. All right, jumping back. Okay, now want us to enter add text. Okay, to add text box above for size, scale, and assignment name. These font sizes are a quarter and 0.075. Okay, we're going to change the file name and the date to be added as fields. So jumping back onto here, okay, on here I'm going to switch it to I'm going to bring in a title block. I'm going to bring in some text. Okay, multi-line text here. Okay. And it's going to open up that dialog box. Okay, and one title. Okay. Okay, assignment name. Okay, size and scale. All right, the size. There's the size. There's the scale. Okay, and there's the date. I'm just going to go file name. And we are going to put him the correct size. Okay, he's going to be an 8th. Okay, he's going to be an 8th. And we're going to change our justification to middle center. Okay, and I'm just going to look down so he's in the center. So we got the file name. Okay, I also need to do that for sheet size, scale, okay, and assignment name. So I got assignment name, so I need to do that for size and sheet size and scale. Multi-line text here. Sheet size is A. Okay, we're gonna make him 0.075. Check. I hate when he doesn't do that. 0.075. Okay. And I'm just gonna locate him a little bit better. Okay. And then we have our scale, which is found, should be found right below it. Okay. Multi-line text here. Our scale is going to be 1, 2, 1. Click off. Move that scale. Okay. And then we have a date in here. I didn't update mine, but yours should have a date. Well, this is a little bit simpler. Okay. We're going to type in date. We're going to highlight it, make it the correct size. 0.75. Worked well for me. I hate text in AutoCAD. Size is 0.075. Enter. Okay. He is the correct size. I'm going to move him. Okay. And what I typed in here is not relevant, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this a field. Okay. And what fields do is they automatically update based on information. So I'm going to make it a field, and I'm going to use the type of 11/9/29. So it's what it is I'm making it a field of today's date. So what happens is that this will automatically update. I automatically update as things within this document change. Okay, and I'm actually going to make my file name, okay, also a field. Okay, and its field, okay, its field is going to be file name, but we're going to uncheck display extension. So back to AutoCAD. Okay, we're going to scroll down to file name. Okay, and we're going to go display file extension. And we're going to go file name only. Okay, so notice my file as of right now is called file 1. So it's going to be called drawing 1. So what happens is that when I save this, this field will automatically change and update itself. And we have that field, drawing 1, we have the date. Okay, so everything in here should automatically update along the way. And now we're done with our A size sheet. So when we save this, okay, when we save this, it will automatically open this up for us. So from here, we're going to create the B size. So on the B size, we will create a B size sheet by the shortcut the process by using move or copy. Okay, right click on the layout tab, choose move or copy, and create a copy. So we're going to come back here. I'm going to right click on this, okay, on my A size. We're going to move or copy. We're going to click on create a copy, and it wants to know where we want to make it. We want to move it to the end. We hit OK. So now we have a copy of our A size. So jumping back, okay, we're going to have to update the page setup because it's currently set up for A size and not a B. So we're going to jump back here, right click on our new one, okay, and I'm just going to rename it B size, and then come back and right click again, and we're going to right click on it and go to it, right click and go page setup. Okay, and we're going to modify B size, and we're going to pick, actually we don't even have to pick a printer. We're going to go none, and we're going to switch our paper size to the B size. Alright, so ANSI B, okay, which is going to be landscape, okay, and that is the only thing we need to change, okay, and we hit close. Notice what happens. If the dashed lines represent our paper space, this guy is way too small, so we have to make some modifications. Okay, so we've selected the right one. We need to delete the existing border and reinsert that block using the diagonal line scaled at this. Okay, the title block and the revisions block and can simply be moved because they will not change. I'm going to go back here. Okay. We're going to delete. Okay. And because I had to explode my border earlier, you shouldn't have to do this much. You should be able to just quickly. And I'll show you because I'll have to explode it again. Okay. So I'm going to insert. Okay. More options. Border. Okay. Bring in my border. Okay. But we need to scale it down. Okay, so my X value is going to be this, and my Y value is going to be this. Ready to find it? All right, and I'm eyeballing it. All right, and there is my border. Okay, there's my border, and I'm going to have to explode it because on my block, on my initial block, I got my revisions block. So you should have to just be able to move. Okay. Okay, move this in. Get yours a little bit cleaner than what mine is. Okay, and we're going to reinsert. Okay, we're going to reinsert. I'm going to reinsert my revisions block. Okay, and it's going to be a uniform scale at 0.5. And it's going to snap right there. Okay, and you're going to come back. These haven't changed, so that's good. Okay, and we're good. Okay, rename it to B. We can delete the original D size. Okay, so I'm going to go over to my D size, right click, delete. Okay, and it takes it away. All right, next thing it tells me to do is to create. Okay, click on the layout tab and add viewports on each sheet. And I'll show you what's going on. So, layout tab. Okay, we're going to go. This is our viewport. I want polygonal. And I'm just going to draw a shape all the way around. Oh, don't give me that. Just give me my ortho and I'll turn back on my end. Boom. Right click. Close. And it then created a viewport. So what happens with that viewport, if you notice it brought this in, but if I switch to my model space, notice what I have in my model space. Okay, my model space, I have a title block. Okay, the border. On my viewport, it does the exact same thing. And so it has the exact same thing because we always draw in this one and it updates in paper space. So even if I erase all of this and I just draw a circle, when I go back, there it is. So you need to add the viewport to the B size.